Evil English teacher. There's an evil English teacher. He's a very bad teacher. He comes into his class. The students are sitting at their desks, waiting for him. The teacher says to the class, "Every day, we'll study English grammar. If you make a mistake, I'll hit you with a stick." Then the teacher opens his textbook. He says, "Today we'll learn the past perfect progressive verb tense, as well as the future conditional." He points to a girl and says, "What's the past perfect progressive?" The girl's very nervous. She says, I don't know." As soon as she finishes speaking, the evil teacher jumps across the room with a large stick and hits her on the head. The girl cries. The other students are very scared. The teacher points to a boy and says, "What is the future conditional?" The boy says nothing. The teacher says, "Go ahead, answer, now." The boy says, But, we haven't learned it yet." The evil teacher says, "In other words, you don't know it." He jumps across the room and hits the boy hard on the head. The boy cries. All the students are scared and miserable. They hate the evil teacher. But they're lucky. One student has a cell phone. She secretly dials the number of her friend, AJ. AJ answers the phone. "Hello?" The student whispers, "This is Kaori. Help us, AJ. Please help us. An evil English teacher is beating us." AJ says, "Don't worry. I'll be right there." AJ jumps on his motorcycle and speeds to the school. He runs through the front door, down the hall, and bursts into the class. He says to the evil teacher, "Stop hitting these students, you bastard!" Then he runs across the room. He picks up a desk and hits the evil teacher with it. The evil teacher falls to the floor. He is beaten. AJ looks at Kaori and says, "What do you want me to do with him?" Kaori says, "It's up to you. You decide." AJ throws the evil teacher out the window and says, "No more evil grammar study. You are free." The students cheer, "Yay!" Everyone is very happy. Fat man. There is a fat man. The man is very fat. He weighs 500 pounds, 227 kilos. When he walks, he always gets tired. The very fat man wants to lose weight. In fact, his doctor tells him, "You must lose weight or you will die." The fat man is scared. He doesn't want to die, so he starts a diet. For 1 month, he eats only grass. Of course, the grass tastes terrible. But the man really wants to lose weight. Unfortunately, after 1 month, he is still very fat. He doesn't lose any weight, not 1 pound. The fat man is frustrated. He decides to exercise. Every day he walks 12 miles, 20 kilometers. Every day he is very tired. In fact, he is exhausted. But after 1 month, the man is still very fat. Oh no! He is extremely frustrated. He decides to give up. He goes to a restaurant. He wants to eat everything because he is so frustrated. At the restaurant, he meets a beautiful woman. She likes him. He likes her. They begin to date. Every day, the woman cooks healthy food for the fat man. His new girlfriend makes a difference in his life. The fat man loses weight. After 6 months, he weighs only 170 pounds, 77 kilos. He is thin and he has a wonderful girlfriend. The man is thrilled. The man and his girlfriend are both thrilled.
With a 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Flow English. This is Chris, and welcome to the read-through for Female Seeks Male. Julia was 12 years old. Her best friend Betsy was 13. Summer was almost over. School was about to start. Julia and Betsy were about to eat lunch at Taco Bell. Betsy decided that Julia needed a boyfriend. "But why?" asked Julia. "I'm okay without one." What good is a 12-year-old boy? All they're interested in is playing baseball or riding their skateboards. Where does a girl fit into that picture? "Don't be silly," replied Betsy. "As to 12-year-olds, forget about them. They're immature. You should have someone more experienced. You'll be better off with someone at least 13 years old. Someone who will carry your books and walk you to your classes. You need someone who will give you a Valentine's Day card and remember your birthday. I've got a backpack to carry my books, and I know where all my classes are. I don't want a Valentine's Day card from someone I don't love. I'm too young. Besides, you don't have a boyfriend. Why should I?" "Because you're my first client. I've decided that I'm going to be a matchmaker when I grow up." "Well, if I'm your first client, that means I'll probably be your first mistake. No, thank you." Hello, this is Chris, and welcome to the read-through for Goats Being Hired. Goats are being hired to do the work of men in a neighborhood outside of San Diego. The fires that occurred in the neighborhood 4 years ago burned 30 homes. Most of the homes have been rebuilt. While contractors were rebuilding the homes, nature was regrowing the grasses, bushes, and shrubs. The area is once again overgrown with brush that poses a major fire hazard. The city council asked for bids to remove the brush. The lowest bid they received was $50,000. And that was if the city provided breakfast and lunch for the work crews for 6 weeks. The city countered and offered unlimited coffee and a donut a day for each crew member. When that offer was rejected, the city asked for help on its website. A sheep herder in Montana and a goat herder in San Bernardino read about the city's plight. They read about it while surfing the web on their laptops. They both offered to do the job for $25,000. The council chose the goat herder because he lived closer. If all goes well, they will invite the goat herder and his goats back every 3 years. The goat herder said he will probably visit San Diego while his goats are working. I want to take one of those hang glider rides. I just hope we don't crash. My goats would end up missing me a lot, he said. Green peanut butter. There is a guy. He wants to drink 12 cups of green peanut butter. He needs green peanut butter. He goes to Starbucks. He tells the clerk, "I'll have 12 cups of green peanut butter." The clerk says, "We don't have green peanut butter at Starbucks. We only serve blue peanut butter." The guy is upset. He leaves Starbucks. He goes to Greenland. When he gets to Greenland, he immediately goes to another coffee shop. He tells the clerk, "I'll have 12 large cups of green peanut butter." The clerk is surprised and says, "We don't have green peanut butter in Greenland, but we make the best purple peanut butter in the world. It's to die for." The guy orders a cup of purple peanut butter, and it tastes great. However, he still wants green peanut butter. He asks the clerk, "Where can I find green peanut butter?" The clerk says, "Try Chapel Hill, North Carolina. It's famous for its green peanut butter." The guy is excited. He takes the first available flight to Chapel Hill. After landing, he immediately goes to a coffee shop to look for green peanut butter. He says to the clerk, "I'll take 12 cups of green peanut butter. Make sure they're large cups." The clerk makes 12 huge cups of green peanut butter. Each cup is 1 gallon. The clerk puts all 12 huge cups of green peanut butter on the table. The guy drinks them all in 20 seconds. At the table next to him, a woman watches with wide eyes as the guy drinks the green peanut butter. She tells her friend, "Get a load of that guy. He's drinking green peanut butter." The man's stomach grows very big. He instantly gains 264 pounds, 120 kilos. He smiles to the woman at the next table as he leaves the coffee shop. He returns home. He is fat and happy because he finally found green peanut butter.